Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really hope that you stick around and subscribe for more. I know, long time no see, but hey, I'm here, I'm back, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So before I get started with today's video, I actually have 3 things I want to say. Number 1, I have quite the audience in here with me today. I have my dogs, my cat, and also my niece who's coughing. So if you hear any type of background noise like that one, excuse them. Number 2, today my allergies are literally getting the best of me. So if I look like I'm crying, I'm not. If I sound congested, it's because I am. And if I sneeze at any point in this video, apologies. And number 3, I'm sure I don't have to go into details because no matter where you are in the world, I know you already know everything that's going on at the moment. And all I have to say is please stay safe. And just because I'm reviewing makeup, I'm not saying go out there and spend your money and buy makeup, because I know, and I'm sure you do as well, these are very uncertain times. And all I have to say is I love reviewing makeup. This is what brings me joy and happiness, and I also love making videos. So all I want is to bring some kind of entertainment to your day, because let's be honest, at this point we're all stuck at home and probably bored out of our minds. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so Covergirl added a couple of new items to their Clean Fresh line. If you guys recall, I actually reviewed the foundation in this line a while ago, and well, I was quite unimpressed to say the least. But if you want to check out that review, I'll have it linked somewhere on the screen right now and also in the description below. But nonetheless, I'm still super excited to test out today's items. And first off, we have the Clean Fresh Prep and Set Water Mist. Such a long name, I feel like, but this is supposed to be a makeup setting spray and also can be used as a primer. So we're going to be testing it out both ways to see what works and what doesn't. But it comes in these 3 different fragrances: rose, cucumber, and citrus, which is the one that I chose. It retails for $9.99 and it appears to be an Ulta exclusive at the moment. And it is vegan and cruelty free, and this is the entire list of ingredients and also the list of things that it is not formulated with. Second, we have the Clean Fresh Hydrating Concealer, which claims to give you a buildable coverage, glowing skin, and it says that it will not crease, crack, or cake. We'll see about that. It comes in these 14 different shades. Do better, Covergirl. Seriously, all of these drugstore brands really need to step up their game with these shade ranges, because what is this, 2005? I think not. So I got mine in the shade number 340 Light. It retails for $11.99 and it is also another Ulta exclusive at the moment. Lastly, it is vegan, cruelty free, and this is the entire list of ingredients and the things that it is not formulated with. Alrighty, so now we're zoomed in. I started off my makeup and came to a good stopping point, so now we're gonna go ahead and test out these products. I'm gonna be starting off with the Clean Fresh Prep and Set Water Mist. Like I said earlier, it says that you can also use it as a priming mist, so I'm just gonna go ahead and spray my face with it and see how it goes. So let's go. So it does smell quite citrusy. It actually reminds me of my favorite Fourth Ray Beauty Glisten Up Mist. It smells very similar, kind of like oranges or just like citrus, I guess. But this is definitely a lot lighter than this as far as the scent goes. And the mist is quite fine. I do like it. I didn't feel like it spits at me. This one tends to spit. So with this one, I prefer spraying it onto my sponge rather than directly to my face. But this one, I feel okay spraying it to my face. And it does make my skin feel quite refreshed and just ready. Okay, so now I'm just going to continue to do my makeup and I'll stop when it's time for concealer. And it is now time to do the concealer, so we'll see how true it is that you can build up the coverage. I'm gonna start off with one eye because I don't know how quickly this is gonna dry or not, so then we'll move on to the next eye. So there's one eye with one layer of concealer. It definitely did brighten up my under eye area. I can definitely still see my dark circles peeking through. So we're gonna go ahead and add another layer. Definitely very creamy and super easy to blend. I honestly just don't think that you're gonna get as far as to a full coverage if you keep building it, because it might end up looking cakey even though it says that it won't. But you guys know the more layers that you add, the more cakey your makeup will look. So I'm just gonna keep it at 2 layers and do the other eye. Okay, so here are both of my eyes with the concealer, and I do like it so far. It feels very lightweight. It was definitely very easy to blend, and it looks really pretty and refreshed under my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so my makeup is now completely done. I'm gonna go ahead and pull my hair back so I can spray some of this Prep and Set's water mist to set my makeup. And I always like to go in with my sponge to press everything in, especially if there's like any big drops of the mist on my skin, but I honestly don't see any at the moment. So as far as the concealer, I really do like the way it's looking so far. It's definitely more of a natural finish type of concealer. I want to emphasize this is not going to be a full coverage type of product, so just FYI. But I am excited to see how my makeup is going to wear throughout the rest of the day. Honestly, it's kind of later in the day. It is now 4:16 p.m. So we'll see. I'll wear it for as long as I can, and I will check in with you guys later on tonight, and we'll see how everything turned out. And I am back, guys. In case you notice, I did change my shirt because today I ate crawfish for dinner, and if you know that it's quite a messy food, so I didn't want to risk my white shirt. But anyways, it is now currently 10:47 p.m. so it's definitely been a couple of hours since I first applied the makeup. Obviously not as long as I would have wanted it to, but you guys know that I did start later in the day, so this is as far as I'm gonna get with the wear test because I am honestly ready to get into bed and go to sleep. So first up, we have the Prep and Set Water Mist, and guys, I really like this. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I mean, it's not anything crazy amazing, but it's also not like the worst product out there ever. I enjoyed that it did freshen up my skin. I like that it's an actual mist and it did not really spit at me, which I literally hate. And one thing that I was really concerned about was the fact that it was fragrance, but to be honest guys, I really didn't have any reaction to the fragrance. It's very light and subtle. It does not linger, which I really enjoy, and I picked the citrus one, and I feel like the scent of the citrus and the fine mist just made it even feel even more refreshing. Yeah, refreshing is the word that I'm looking for. Another thing that I do want to say about this mist is that I do feel like it kept my makeup locked in place for the entire time that I had it on. I did mention those 2 areas around my mouth and my nose that the makeup had smeared, but obviously that was bound to happen whether I had this mist on me or not. So I just did want to mention that it did keep my makeup in place. I don't see any moving of product, creasing, caking, anything like that. It all looks pretty good. I don't look super oily. And yeah, up next we have the Hydrating Concealer. Now, here's the thing with this product. So you guys know I reviewed the foundation that's in this collection a while back, and to say the least, I did not enjoy it. It did not sit well on my skin, and it just did not look overall. So it was definitely a no for me. But I do know that a lot of people actually do like this foundation. So what I have to say is, if you're one of those people that really enjoyed this product, then you are most definitely gonna like this concealer. Now, if I personally had to pick one over the other, I know there are different categories in the makeup world, but if I had to pick, I would definitely pick the concealer, so here's why.
Oh my god, there's literally a mosquito flying around my room and I can't get it. It's driving me crazy. So if you see it flying by, disregard that.
So I do like this concealer because it was easy to blend. It is very lightweight. I definitely, again, don't feel like I have 2 layers of concealer on right now. And it does look very pretty and natural under the eyes. But I will say, I'm very picky when it comes to concealer. So if I'm picking up a concealer, it's because it's going to cover my very, very dark circles. I'm not just going to get something that has a light coverage or buildable coverage, because I don't want to build coverage, you know what I mean? I don't want to end up adding 5 layers of product onto my skin, because no matter what the product says as far as not being cakey or anything like that, your makeup is going to end up looking cakey if you add 10 layers of concealer just to get that full coverage. You know what I mean? Now, it's been a couple of hours since I first applied this concealer, and for the most part, it still looks pretty good. It looks really pretty. My under eye area still looks super bright and nice, but I will say I do see some creasing and not necessarily cakiness, but just like breaking of product. It's not super bad, but it also doesn't look amazing like it did when I first applied the concealer. So again, I'm gonna say, if you're someone that likes more of a light coverage type of concealer, light as in not full coverage and light as in light and doesn't feel heavy on your skin, then you're definitely gonna like this concealer. If you're someone that doesn't have any imperfections or dark circles or bags, then you're also gonna like this concealer. If you like the foundation, you're also gonna like this concealer. But now, if you're someone like me that has super dark circles, very defined bags, and some fine lines like I now do, then you're not really gonna enjoy this concealer, because if you're like me, then most likely if you're gonna get a concealer, it's because it's gonna fully cover those imperfections and those dark circles. Because what's the point of adding 10 layers of a buildable coverage concealer if you can just go out and buy a full coverage concealer that's gonna do it on the first try? You know what I mean? So there's that on that. Oh, one last thing that I was gonna say was about the doe foot applicator in this concealer. It's quite small, and when you put it onto your skin, it feels a little harsh. It's just not as like spongy or soft as you would think it is. It's, again, a little stiff and can feel a little harsh when you're applying the product, and I do feel like it just doesn't pick up enough product from the tube once you take it out. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I guess what I'm trying to say is it just doesn't feel as soft or as nice upon application of the product. So yeah. Alright guys, so that completes today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I'm not going to ask you guys to tell me how you like these products if you decided to try them out, because again, I don't want you to think that I'm sitting here telling you to go spend your money, because we all know these are very uncertain times and there's just so much going on. So don't think that you have to go out and spend your money. It's really not the time to be out and spending money, but I mean, I'm doing it, and if you're doing it too, then hey. But anyways, let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing, what activities you're doing to stay from feeling super bored in the house bored. Yeah, TikTok is literally taking over my life. So let me know if TikTok is also taking over your life. So with all that being said, if you liked it, give it a big old thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe because it's free and it's a fun time. And also, I am sorry for taking what felt like a super long break, but I am back and I will see you guys next time. Bye!